Hello there and welcome to today's ride, which just also happens to be the first ride of 2021. Now, a couple of days I said that in a perfect world my rides would be a minimum of about 50 k's, but I've since come to realise that that's a bit of nonsense, because all that does is just put me off going out. So the thinking today is just to get out, do a shortish ride, and then I've done my first ride of the new year. Today is another bitterly cold day. It's 2 degrees Celsius, but apparently it feels like -4 degrees Celsius. There's very little wind, so it's not too difficult, but the thinking today is just to go out, do a nice easy 20-kilometer ride, and then I think after that all my rides will be indoors on the turbo trainer. Well, they say there's no such thing as bad weather, only bad clothing, and I'm dressed up pretty much as warm as I can get today. I've got overshoes on, I've got long cycling bottoms on, I've got a heated base layer, I've got a short sleeve jersey and 2 long sleeve jerseys, I've got a buff and gloves, and I'm still cold. According to Strava, my grand total for last year was about 6,500 kilometers ridden, so I think I'm going to set myself a target this year for 7,000 kilometers, and that works out to about 150 kilometers a week. I almost managed it last year, so there's no reason why I shouldn't manage it this year. The last few rides that I did in 2020 I found particularly hard, so I have just had a week off the bike, and I can certainly feel it today. I'm definitely a bit sluggish, and I'm only 11 kilometers in. Thank heavens this is a fairly short ride, but you know, it is the first ride of the year, it's pretty cold, and things can only get better from here, really. And just in case you're wondering why the vlog looks slightly different today, it's because the GoPro mount that I normally use on the stem has broken, and I'm having to rely on the handheld GoPro that I normally take with me. Here in England we are currently under lockdown, which means you're not really supposed to leave the house unless it's for an absolutely necessary journey or for exercise. And obviously I'm doing exercise, so I'm permitted to leave the house. But the good thing is there are far fewer cars on the road and loads more people walking and cycling. Just riding up Whitehorse Lane, which normally isn't too difficult, but it's my first climb of the year. After a week off the bike, I'm certainly feeling it. Last couple of kilometers now, and it is starting to warm up a little bit. It's now 3 degrees Celsius, but I'm not sure I can feel it all that much. When I leave the house, my strategy is to get as hot as possible, so I'm almost sweating when I leave the house, and it's a relief to get out in the cool. But that obviously very quickly goes away after about 5 minutes or so out on the road in this temperature. Mind you, having just said all of that, the temperature's dropped to 2 degrees Celsius, only 1 degree, but I can really feel it. But it might have something to do with a bit more moisture in the air. So there we go. That will be about 24 kilometers by the time I get home. Nothing desperately exciting to write home about, but the important thing for me is that I've opened my account for 2021, and it was important that I did it actually out on the road rather than on the turbo trainer. Can't say I've enjoyed it, but yeah, it's a milestone ride for the year. Thanks for watching.